Hey guys, I'm JanetOnOccasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. This one was sent in by Sarmatian, and he's playing the Empire against the Beastmen, which I absolutely love this. I find this matchup is really tough for the Empire. I hate playing as the Empire in this matchup. I just get overwhelmed. But this is a beautiful solution to the problem of your backline getting compromised. He has a ton of Pistoliers. He has 4 units of them. And missile damage, 38? That's pretty big. That is pretty good missile damage. Terrible armor piercing, but you don't need it. Because the thing is with these, they're almost as quick as Centaurs. And, I mean, yeah, almost as quick. I mean, Centaurs are going to catch them, right? Well, the speed differential is only 5. These guys are 90 speed, Centaurs are 95. So that 5 speed difference is pretty much negligible. I mean, you can easily get these Pistoliers behind something. And with so many of them, the weight of fire will kill so many Centaurs before they can catch up. That it's super useful. They cost less than Centaurs too, so they're just a constant nuisance. They're an absolute nightmare. But they're not just good against Centaurs. I mean, if the opponents just go with a load of Minotaurs, kill the Minotaurs. It's great. Minotaurs don't have much armor either. A Giant, again, not much armor. They're just really useful. Harpies, might try and chase them down. Again, very little armor. So these guys are all you need in this matchup, and they are very useful. Also, Karl Franz, so he's very mobile up in the air. He's not really going to have much competition in the air, except for Transformation of Gudon, which is stupidly popular these days. So he will have some competition, but he can beat up a feral Manticore. And again, Manticores don't have a lot of armor, so they're going to get shot. But he's got the Blood Roar, so that -8 leadership is really good. Fear and Terror. It's just going to help him break stuff really easily. But he's also got some great melee attack and leadership and anti-large buffs. So he's very, very useful in this matchup. He can take on pretty much anything. So back here you can see a ton of halberdiers with quite a few chevrons too. So their melee defense at 50 is very good, and they have expert charge defense. And Beastmen have great charge bonuses. Even their infantry are really good on the charge. That's why you kind of want the Beastmen to just collapse everywhere at once and break everything. They're best on the charge. You need to wrap up the fight quickly. The halberdiers, they're going to withstand a lot of punishment. Also, there's a Jade Wizard for healing, so Regrowth and Earthblood, just to heal everything up. And the back line, not quite as sturdy. You know, they're not going to take the charge as well as the halberdiers, but they are good damage dealers and both unbreakable. So very useful. His opponent, already taking quite a bit of damage. He's got a load of Goreherds. Goreherds, I always take the ones with shields, to be honest. I find these guys are sort of overkill. They're damage dealers, but also a lot flimsier, and you can see that. They're taking a lot of damage from all the Pistoliers already, which is very good value. Centaurs with throwing axes are coming in. There's 2 here and 2 over here. So Karl Franz will have to watch out for the Centaurs, but all Karl Franz has to do is zip away and get near Pistoliers, and the Pistoliers can put a big dent in these guys, which will really help. Also, Blackhorn's Ravagers and the Goreherd. Oh yeah, there's Knights of the Blazing Sun too. There's one over here. Where's the other one? There we go, Knights of the Blazing Sun. Great on the charge. They're the quickest heavy cav, which is very nice, so they will be able to take advantage quite a bit. Only 71 speed compared to, you know, very high for the Centaurs. But these guys are on infantry killing duty for the most part, so they'll do fine. So very nice indeed. And here you can see Karl Franz already trying to terrify this stuff, which is great. Although, Sons of Goros, they will hurt. These guys are fantastic. So, Centaurs with great weapons. Magic damage too, though that doesn't really matter all that much. But these guys are super useful. Also, a load more Goreherd. And in the back, 2 spellcasters, 2 Bray Shaman of Beasts. That's right, 2 Bray Shaman. So they will be encouraging things nearby. So they will be useful near the front line. But it means, yeah, all they have is Transformation of Gudon. They're just going to get a ton of Manticores out there. And there's Morga, who just won't die and will summon a load of Chaos Spawn, which are an ever-constant nuisance, but also no armor. So, speeding things up. That took a while, but there's a lot of nuance here. So you can see, Sons of Goros are charging in. Karl Franz is in a bit of a pickle, but he can get healed up. Here, Knights of the Blazing Sun, they're running back. And yeah, the Sons of Goros then get shot at by this, the Pistoliers quite well. And over here, these Goreherd, not wanting to just get killed by Pistoliers, are just continually charging. So the Knights of the Blazing Sun can charge in, Halberdiers can follow it up, Sigmar's Sons, these guys will get caught out. I mean, they're nowhere to be seen, because all the attention is over here on Karl Franz. So, first Transformation of Gudon has been used, so there's a Feral Manticore, and the second one has been used. There's a Feral Manticore. So that's 2 Feral Manticores, and sadly, all the throwing axes have managed to deal with these Knights of the Blazing Sun. So, a bit too much attention over here, maybe. He didn't realise the Knights were getting so caught out, or he just wanted to keep them there. He just wanted to keep them there, so he could deal with the rest of the Goreherd, because the Goreherd will actually cut through the Halberdiers eventually. But things like Centaurs, that you really want to just charge in and out, get those cycle charges, Halberdiers are perfect for that. So get rid of anything that will, over time, kill the Halberdiers. So they're getting dealt with rather nicely. So are these ones, so that's nice. Big old front line, barely a dent in them. So that's pretty great, but sadly the Knights of the Blazing Sun are out there. Over here, you can see the Pistoliers are having to help out Karl Franz here. It's a bit of a pity, but he is an absolute beast, he will do a ton of work to these Manticores, and that is a huge investment of magic, getting 2 just to go for 1 character. And these throwing axes, they need to come around. They need to come around this way and help the Manticores. You know, he just left Karl Franz to get gobbled up by these 2, but he's going to win this fight, and he's just going to get healed. Sure, he'll be near his healing cap, but you could kill him. Maybe to kill him or break him if you get all the Centaurs on there. And all the Centaurs chasing Karl Franz off, it's going to be very difficult for the Pistoliers to actually kill enough to stop them, you know. So that's pretty rotten. Here, though, nice Blazing Sun, getting a lot of axes in the back. So, to be fair, that's pretty useful. Sons of Goros charging in again. So, Tattersalls, they're doing pretty well. The Railgun Runefang has been used on him, giving that plus 26 melee attack, which puts him to 72 melee attack there. Another transformation of Kadon is about to be used, I believe. Nope, changed his mind, but the Halberdiers are struggling here. That is a ludicrous amount of units right in there. And look, 2 heroes and a lord, as well as 2 units of Gorehead, that's unbelievable. And they've been turned into Chaos Spawn, which means this blob has increased in size. But Sigmar Suns, they're unbreakable, they can get stuck in, so that's nice. More Goreherds being dealt with, and these Halberdiers probably could start moving around a bit. You know, starting to plug up these gaps. And here, Karl Franz has a regrowth on him, but you can see his healing cap now. He has suffered a lot of damage. So now, Tentacles and Throwing Axes do seem to want to get involved with these Pistoliers, and the Pistoliers are getting some nice damage in kind. And that's very useful. There's a lot of them here too. Knights of the Blazing Sun pretty injured, but if these guys want to keep chasing, the Knights of the Blazing Sun can countercharge and catch out some of them. So another transformation of Kadon, because obviously Karl Franz is in here dealing with Morga. One-on-one, Karl Franz can just slaughter Morga. It's pretty great. But you can see Sons of Goros are charging in to try and help. Over on this side, Knights of the Blazing Sun did intercept these Centaurs. So more Centaurs are running in to try and help, but it means they're just at the mercy of the Pistoliers now that are getting a lot of damage in. But in the front line, all the Halberdiers from this side have now moved in, and they're keeping all this stuff pinned pretty well. I mean, yeah, Karl Franz is taking a beating, but Morga is getting absolutely dumpstered. So he is going to pull out now, let the Sons of Goros waste their time fighting Flagellants. Which is very nice indeed, but this is bad. Jade Wizard is caught out. Some nice Earth Bloods on this blob would be great to keep them all fighting, but it looks like that Jade Wizard's almost had it. Knights of the Blazing Sun have had it, but that's a big chunk of damage. That is 1 unit of Centaurs running away, and the others are all looking a bit injured. And these Goreherds are also looking quite injured, but ammunition is quite low on the Pistoliers now, which is definitely a problem. Here you can see Tattersall still fighting, and luckily the Feral Manticore has rampaged, so he's wasting his time here. And yeah, he will kill the odd Tattersall, but like I said, they're unbreakable, and he's going to be dissolving over time. So now, Karl Franz has dived in again, huge hit on Morga, absolutely gigantic, he's getting dumpstered. The heroes are trying to back him up, but the Halberdiers are keeping everything busy, so it's not like Karl Franz is already fighting anything else. With Gal Miraz, with that huge extra bonus damage, weapon strength of 628, and the Railgun Runefang giving him melee attack of 82, that's Morga dead. And that is crippling. So suddenly everything will take a pretty huge knock to leadership. Sadly though, the Feral Manticore stopped rampaging and started to chase him again. Which is pretty annoying, because all these throwing axes have decided they really need to kill the Lord, you know, swap a Lord for a Lord. So, but no, they're being chased by Pistoliers, they're taking damage again, which is nice. But yeah, Karl Franz is nearly dead, so he needs to keep the hell away from this Manticore. He really does. More Pistoliers are coming in, and suddenly everything is being pulled into this fight. So suddenly all these Centaurs have charged in and are fighting Halberdiers. That's not ideal. Way over here somewhere, probably gone now. The Jade Wizard did break and run away, so that's pretty sad. Feral Manticore now rampage, so he's going to be chasing the Pistoliers. So Karl Franz looks like he was going to go for a little opportunistic attack, but decided best not risk it. The Pistoliers just going to run away and let the Manticore keep chasing. He will be taking damage over time, just from existing, because he is summoned, so he may as well run away. And all the while, all these Centaurs are taking more and more damage from all the Pistoliers, and the Halberdiers are still fighting, which is pretty damn handy. The Chaos Spawn are almost dealt with. Almost. Any second now. And there they go. So that's good news. So Halberdiers are holding pretty well. You know, Goreherds are a bit of a pain. I think Karl Franz could do with diving down here and finishing them off, but it looks like he wants to get rid of this Manticore to let the Pistoliers come in. But, oh, Karl Franz is taking a lot of damage. Having him with a bit more health, just charging in here, getting a good hit on these guys, it would immediately terrify them and anything nearby. So I think go for them quickly. He's got the Unbreakable Sigmar Suns pushing in now. And sadly, Halberdiers are getting run over a bit, but Pistoliers are getting some wonderful damage into this lot. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, some damage in kind. But still, this is not a good place for them to stand. You know, they're getting shot at from 3 different directions. It's not good for them. It is not good for them. And with their lord dead, their leadership does not hold very long. Still getting shot in the back. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I mean, 38 missile damage compared to 32. Yeah, these guys are much more expensive as well, but these guys will do more damage to, you know, non-armoured units. So they're perfect. So here, Karl Franz looks like he might be diving in. Yep, there we go. There's the terror. See? Like I said, straight away. Just one hit with Karl Franz, they're going to terrify. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Excuse me. I know, I still have this cough. It's ridiculous. So, here, Tentacles are starting to try and charge back. They are a lot better in melee than the Pistoliers. So, if they can catch, they can actually do quite well. Another Feral Manticore. Are you kidding me? That's the 4th one. So, he's chasing those Pistoliers down, and they'll probably be using up a lot of the last of their ammunition, but one of the Bray Shaman is very, very injured right now. So, almost out of infantry, the Empire, almost out of infantry, and almost out of ammunition. So suddenly things are looking a little iffy, because if he can keep these Tentacles alive... Yeah, it doesn't look like he will though, does it? Well anyway, if he can outlast the ammunition from the Pistoliers, he can use these Tentacles to finish off France. It's that simple. It's that simple. And with the Feral Manticore chasing, I think let's get the Feral Manticore to attack these guys. Let them waste the ammunition on the Feral Manticore. I think you're better off that way. Throwing axes can deal with France. I think that's the way you want to do it. And yep, he's done it. It is because of Rampage, but still, it's done it. Now all the infantry are charging in, which is very cool. And a load of these guys are chasing off the Pistoliers, which will eventually succumb. But yeah, they are throwing axes. So Karl Franz is moving towards the Bray Shaman. Yeah, giving them a bit of a fright. He doesn't really want to land though, because the throwing axes could really mess him up quickly. But yeah, this Feral Manticore being a real pain. 13 kills doesn't seem like a huge amount, but... Ooh, 18 now, but given how few units are left, it's pretty severe. But he can quickly get these Gorehard out of the way. So there we go, they're gone. So these Pistoliers have done work, so they're going to charge in, block all these guys so they can't catch Franz. So now Franz can wheel away, so it avoids the axes, and away he goes. Very nice, but yeah, the Halberdiers are terrified. Ugh, that's the problem with Feral Manticore, it does cause terror. So you're not just summoning a unit that can do damage, you're summoning the ability to cause terror. So it is very, very useful to be able to do that. So these Pistoliers are returning, these Pistoliers are getting a little rear charge, which I think this is a bit of a waste. I think that's a waste of those Pistoliers to charge into here. I know you want to delay them, but I mean, that Feral Manticore's nearly dealt with. I think you could have saved them. I think you could have kept them for later. I don't think you really delay this bunch much longer, to be honest. So, but, you know, it is what it is. They did it. So, Feral Manticore, gone. Finally. Finally. So now all left is some infantry, some unbreakable, which is really handy, and some Pistoliers, no ammunition, and Karl Franz. Karl Franz, of course, can terrify everything in seconds. Leadership is pretty poor for a lot of these guys. Pistoliers taking the axes, which is great, and charging. So the Pistoliers will lose this fight. They will lose this fight against 2 units of Centaurs, but they're trying to pull out now the infantry are there. They held out long enough. So now they're trying to run away, the Pistoliers are jabbing them in the back. Now the Bray Shaman are all involved, and the Pistoliers are coming the other way. They will get charged, but these ones are still chasing, so they're getting sandwiched. And now Karl Franz can come in, do a big chunk of damage to these Bray Shaman that are a bit rubbish, and that's going to quickly start shifting the balance of power. All that one has to do is terrify, and that's a win. Ah, love it. Absolutely love it. So that is the beauty of this kind of build. You know, you can spend time. You know, you can let your Pistoliers draw out the fight. The Halberdiers, the Tattersalls and Sigmar Sons, they're going to hold out for a very long time, which means it buys you more time to get on the units you need to get onto. Knights of the Blazing Sun, nice and quick, get in and out and quickly shut down any lightly armoured infantry. And Karl Franz can just terrify everything, and he can duel any Beastman Lord very comfortably. So it all works out pretty well. I think things would have gone a little bit better if that Jade Wizard hadn't got caught out, though. The odd Earthblood towards the end there would have been great. Things would have been very, very different. It wouldn't have come as close. But, I mean, yeah, Karl Franz just... he's a scary guy. You know, he's a scary guy. He has a very scary pet. And that is excellent against Beastmen, if you can keep him alive. But his absolute powerhouse is Karl Franz on Deathclaw. Really good. Those buffs are absolutely superb of his. And the expert charge defense just means his army's not going to get wiped out before he can get work done. So, absolutely lovely. This is a very nice, tidy army. I really like this. I like this. I'm not sure how well it would have done against sort of, I don't know, maybe a ton of Minotaurs barreling in as well as infantry. I'm not really sure, but I mean, the Halberdiers would have probably pushed off the Minotaurs a bit, but I'm not sure they could have withstood very long with those little rolling animations the Minotaurs have. I think they still would have get rolled over, especially with infantry in there fighting them. So things could have been a bit different, but of course the Pistoliers are good against Minotaurs too. So yeah, this is a great build. This is a great build. I recommend it. This is nice. It's good. So guys, this bloody cough. Sorry guys. So if you enjoyed this, you know, any of it, the replay or the coughing, I mean, whatever gives you your kicks, then please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.